Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. My name is Angie, and I'm an 18-year-old teen mom to my little 2-year-old Nevaeh and the baby boy in my stomach. And in today's video, I am just going to be kind of explaining why we haven't been active on social media for a month, and I'm mainly going to be talking about my 37-week labor scare or labor starting and stopping story. But I just want to start off by saying that this readiness, like, this is as ready as I'm going to get. This is what 9 months pregnant looks like, so sorry I don't have any makeup on and I'm not like ready and fancy and all of that jazz. I am just exhausted all the time, and pretty sure all moms out there that are pregnant, especially this far along, understand what I'm saying. Also want to say that I have 2 videos already filmed and ready to go out. I just felt weird posting my what's in my hospital bag or like any other video without kind of explaining to you guys kind of what happened. And I did film what's in my hospital bag before this happened, only a few days before. So make sure to check out those videos when they come out. They should be shortly after this video. I am now 38 weeks and 1 day, and this happened when I was 37 weeks and 4 days. So it was only a few days ago, and we had a labor scare, I guess is what you would call it. I went into full-blown labor and it stopped. 37 weeks is a bit early to go into labor, and so I figured he would come like December 1st, December 2nd, which December 2nd is my due date for those of you guys that don't know. I thought he was going to come pretty much right on time, right around my due date. And so I thought in my mind that we had, 2.5-ish weeks left to prepare for him. And so our house was a mess. We hadn't even taken my daughter on her like special last day of being an only child date yet, which we are planning to do this weekend, but we hadn't taken her to that yet. And there was still some things that needed to be added to my bag, and like stuff wasn't washed of his, and just a bunch of like little things that weren't quite ready yet because I thought we had more time. And so when I started going into labor, my mom came over, my husband was obviously here, and we just like knocked out everything that needed done. We got all of the rest done. The baby was ready to come into this house, and our fridge had gone out, got left open, gone out something a few nights before I went into labor, and my wonderful sister-in-law brought some groceries over for us, and so our fridge was full of food for when we got back, and just everything was now ready for the baby that quickly. And then obviously we head up to the town that our birth center is in. We drop Nevaeh off with my aunt, and we go up there getting ready to go to the birth center when I was far enough in my labor, and my contractions stopped. They just decided to stop. And I did some exercises. It was kind of like stretches to get him in like a different position to keep going. I walked forever around that hotel in the middle of the night at 2 in the morning, just walking around trying to get him to come. I tried a lot of different things just trying to get him to come, and he didn't. And even though we had a few more weeks to prepare, and in my mind I didn't think he was coming till then, after that day I have just been so, I don't want to like use the word disappointed, but just like disheartened and just like sad because we were supposed to have him here that day. And yes, my due date is still 2 weeks away. But it has just been really difficult to go into labor and think, okay, well, he's coming, and we're gonna get to meet our son today. And he didn't, and that was very, very, very challenging. I've cried about it so many times. And the past few days have just been a really, really hard few days because I am having these horrible migraines, and the contractions start and stop all of the time. And obviously, when you're having contractions that are consistent, your mind goes to, okay, like I'm in labor. And having that over and over and over and over again has just been very tiring because I want to meet him so bad. And even though I was prepared to wait 2.5 weeks and didn't have everything ready, now I do, and now I want him to be here sooner, if that makes any sense. So yeah, the last few days of just being sad that he's not here has been difficult, and not feeling like myself, not being able to like be very energized and stuff like that, because all of my energy is just being drained all of the time, has been insanely difficult. My daughter is a very, very smart little girl. She can pick up when things are like going on, and so I think she senses that, so she's kind of acting a little bit different. She's acting out, and I think she senses that something big is about to happen in our lives. And 2 days ago, she got sick, and we are pretty much out of the woods today. She seems to be feeling so much better, which is amazing. But there were those 2 days where she was just not acting like herself. She was just sick, didn't feel good. We couldn't leave the house because she had a fever. We obviously didn't want to like get anybody else sick, none of our family members or anything like that. Obviously, since my son didn't come, my husband is back at work. That has been challenging because we obviously want him here. We miss him so much. Instead of just me and Vea stuck in the house because we can't leave when she's sick and stuff like that. And I'm having contractions and a migraine all day, and it's just been hard. I did not want to come on here and be like, oh, like everything's great, I'm loving pregnancy, and like everything's just happy. I've never wanted to do that on the channel. I've always been very open and honest with you guys about the bad stuff too, because a lot of the YouTubers I see are so focused on just the good stuff, and they only show the good stuff of teen parenting and being pregnant and young parenting and having a toddler. And it's just not what I want to show you guys, because there are days that are not good, and there are weeks that aren't good sometimes. And don't get me wrong, like every day has a good thing in it, because I have this bright, beautiful, happy, cheerful toddler, and there are times during the day where it's good, but not every second of every day is just wonderful. And oh, I love pregnancy, because I'm honestly not a big fan of pregnancy. It has been so hard. And so I didn't want to come on here and just fake it with a happy, cheerful video when these past few days have just been hard. So yeah, I didn't want to like lie to you guys or fake it or anything. That is why I'm coming back with this video, kind of explaining things and just really opening up about my feelings about all of it, because I just always want to be honest on this channel, not just showing one side of things, but both side of things and all side of things. And I love YouTube. I love posting. I started this for a reason. This is my hobby. This is something I love doing. I love filming. I love editing. I love having videos that my kids are gonna go back and watch. Like, this means so much to me. but there is also times where I just have to take a step back and focus on myself and my son and my daughter and my husband and my family. I just have to kind of step away, and I think that's totally okay. And I really, really, really appreciate you guys being so considerate and just messaging me throughout this past month, asking if we're okay, asking how are you doing, just very considerate stuff like that. It honestly means so much to me, and I know I have a great community on here, and I've made so many friends through YouTube. And so thank you to all of you guys that have just reached out and checked up on us this past month, and it truly, truly means a lot to us. Now, I just kind of feel like I'm rambling, but yes, there has been some negative, but today I woke up feeling energized, even though I didn't really sleep last night because of contractions. I woke up feeling good. My daughter woke up feeling so much better. I feel like just overall in this house, we are just in a completely different mood today. My daughter is napping for the first time in like, I don't even know. So that's just amazing. That hardly ever happens. Like, we're just all in a good mood today. I definitely feel like I'm just rambling at this point, but I just want you guys to know that I'm going to be more active on YouTube, and I'm excited to be more active on YouTube. And I just wanted to say thank you guys for all the love you have shown my family through this past month by checking up on us. And yeah, there's a lot of exciting new videos coming out, so if you're not subscribed, you definitely should be to join the family and to watch this baby boy be born when he is ready, no matter how long that is. And yeah, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.